Okay, we now welcome back onto the show IPA Campus Coordinator and our social media influencer, I'm going to say, just about on the back of that. Definitely. Luca Rossi, welcome back to the show.
Thanks very much for having me.
Now, Luca, you are the star of the IPA's new series, What I Wasn't Told. We've had 2 videos come out over the Christmas break. They're now over 500,000 views in total. They're going nuts.
500,000.
500,000, indeed. I think now 1 and 2 most successful videos the IPA's ever produced. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. So first off, what is it like being a star?
Look, I'm not going to go around saying I'm a star.
Yeah.
I'm just in the video, just talking the facts. You know?
Yeah. I think for people that haven't seen it, I mean, obviously it's on our YouTube channels, it's on our website, go and see it. This is like a flavor.
My name's Luca Rossi, and this is what I wasn't told about climate change. I wasn't told that since the 1950s, polar bear numbers have increased by around 400%.
Yeah, so basically, like, that's a flavor. It's like all these facts and figures of that people aren't being taught in school, and they really need to know.
I wrote it.
So, yeah, Peter Gregory wrote it.
Most of it.
That's from the mind of Peter Gregory and from the mouth of Luca Rossi. But you did collaborate on it a lot. So no major changes of you now that you're a big star?
No, not really. Just same old.
Same old.
Have you been recognised in
Keeping
the street
humble.
yet, Luca?
No, thankfully.
Has it like, helped your social capital amongst your friends?
No.
Any ladies?
No.
None at all? That's why we started this podcast.
Yeah.
Then we started filming it, so that, ruined that.
All right, I think you're just being humble. I think 500,000 views is going to definitely increase the world around you. People are surely following you on the streets, holding you up lofts, parades left, right, and centre. How can Pete and I become stars? Because you are a star. I know you want to say that you're not, but you are a star. Pete and I interested in becoming stars. What advice would you have for us?
Seriously.
Well,
Be very specific.
Be very
I'm going to write this down. All right.
What you do first is you stand in front of the camera exactly 2 meters away from.
See, that's our
what
problem.
You do. Yeah,
that's our problem. We've been going the 1 meter away.
Exactly, you're doing the 1 meter away. Nah, look, it's just if you just say what the truth is, people kind of respond. That's about
the
it.
Truth.
The truth. All right, I'll write that down.
That is an innovative way.
I'm not saying you haven't
truth?
been saying the truth.
All right, I'll look that up later. All right, but Luca, what I wasn't told about Donald Trump, what I wasn't told about climate change, what attracted you to these projects initially?
Just the idea of putting facts out there, really, just in a sort of accessible format, rather than scrolling through articles and stuff. It's like, well, it's compiled now. Here it is in kind of short form. Check it out.
Yep.
Very cool. Now, you've come on the podcast before,
yes,
and you've given us your backstory a little bit, but a few people might be listening for the first time, so why don't you tell us a little shortened version of your backstory, how you came to be a Liberty warrior person.
Social media influencer.
Influencer.
Liberty
We're not
warrior.
going there.
Yeah.
We're not going there. No, so it was just my parents joined the IPA, and they were like, hey, you should check it out. And then turns out there was a Generation Liberty arm, and joined that, and then just kind of talk to people, kind of get involved, and then slowly,
Yeah, but expanding it away from the IPA and Generation Liberty, just basically, where did the ideas of freedom, why are they so
so that was all family, because they're immigrants, and immigrants generally have because they come from a place that's not as free. Coming to a place like Australia, which is free, is just you need to protect that, and they understand because they've lived through what it's like not to be free, or their parents have. Being free is just that much more important, and when it comes to defending that, it's the most important thing out there.
Now, last time you were on, you told us a story about how someone who supported Donald Trump was screamed at in one of your university classes. Have you shown that person what I wasn't told about Donald Trump?
I can't say I've gone around looking for that person to show the video.
You probably could be able to find them. You just need to keep yelling out Donald Trump, and eventually,
just go to every arts lecture.
Yeah, it's like a sonar signal. You just keep yelling Donald Trump, and eventually it'll bounce back onto you, and then you'll be all right. That's where they are.
Maybe we'll try it out. We'll try it out.
All right. Now, Pete, I understand you've been... So, Luca, you haven't been checking the comments too much on the videos, but I know Pete has, so we're just going to run through some of the feedback, and we'll just discuss it.
It's all good. There's a lot of comments, and they are... I wouldn't say they're all good, but they're overwhelmingly positive. There's the odd one in there. I want to run through a few of them with you and see what you reckon. No peeking, Luca. Now, from PP312... whoever that is.
And 311 PPs got there before him. That's
exactly right.
Who would have thought that?
Slow off the mark. Now, wasn't Luca Rossi, this is what he said, or she, wasn't Luca Rossi killed in The Godfather?
Now, were you killed in The Godfather?
Were you killed in The Godfather?
No, that's Luca Rossi.
That's the one. I was thinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a different one.
He sleeps with the fishes.
Yeah,
That's the line.
Is
Luca Rossi sleeps with the fishes.
Is that the one?
Oh, yeah. Trust me. I've seen this movie more than once.
Okay. Yeah, no, it is.
Have you seen it?
I've seen parts of it. I actually found it a bit boring because it was just, a bit slow movie. But I
I'm
didn't.
going to stop you right there.
Thank you.
Well, I wasn't talking about The Godfather. That's what the next one could be. So PP312, get your facts straight, mate, because no, it wasn't Luca. Walter Webb, Greta needs to go on a date with that kid.
Preferably not.
Hey, look, you can find love in mysterious circumstances sometimes. You're not open to that?
Sometimes a bit
No.
of attention can be good
For
for a
people that are
relationship.
listening and not watching, the naked fear in Luca's eyes, the mere prospect of going on a date with Greta
Don't let it
Thunberg.
happen.
Because we've got Greta here, so no, just
All right,
kidding.
so we'll get her out of here.
D Realist wrote, this kid, now this is probably the best one, this kid is bang on target to be our Prime Minister.
Oh, no.
Do you have political aspirations, Luca?
Oh, no, I am not getting involved in that rat race.
I hate to tell you this, Luca. Your videos have been seen 500,000 times. So that's a no for political aspirations.
That is a definite no.
Really?
Yeah.
What are your aspirations, Luca? I feel like we should have had this chat already, but
What are my aspirations? At this stage, finish university.
Be a social media influencer.
No.
Yeah.
Get my degree. Go into the
social media
workforce
influencing.
somehow.
I'm going to keep saying this. I enjoy how much it makes you uncomfortable.
so we've just got basic goals like finish uni.
All right, now I'm another thing about this process that Pete alluded to before was that Pete is the scriptwriter extraordinaire.
one of the scriptwriters.
One of the scriptwriter
Renee,
extraordinaires.
Theodora.
Renee, Theodora, a lot of
John
people at the IPA. John Roscom put some input in as well. No, Luca put some input in as well.
Yeah, that's true.
But Luca and I now have the singular pleasure that is working very closely with Peter Gregory. So I thought we should compare notes. So I'll start off with an
Here we
easy
go.
one. What's your least favourite thing about
Oh,
Pete?
no, that's...
Because it took
Gonna
me a
be
while.
hard. That's going to be a hard one.
Yeah, it's
That's
hard to whittle
pretty-
down the list.
Pretty difficult. Oh,
I've got a
least
top
favourite thing about
200
Peter.
to get it down to one. That's beyond me. No, Pete is absolute joy to work with.
Oh.
But what is it? What was it like working with Peter?
You put me on the spot.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if I can pick.
All right, I'll throw it around. Peter, what was it like working with Luca?
Working with Luca was great. Yeah. The only
That's not
thing
what you told me
I didn't
before he
realise.
walked in. That's weird.
The only thing I didn't realise about Luca was that it actually takes him about an hour and a half to get here.
Oh,
And I'd
yeah.
bring him in to do like 1 minute changes and then that's all right. He loved it. We're paying him, by
See
the
you,
way.
dude.
So, yeah. We are paying Luca, just in case anyone was wondering.
All right. Last thing we got for you. So I'm not a member of the What I Wasn't Told team. Like I'm not privy to the conversations you're having, but I thought it would be good. So I don't know what's coming. Like I know we got a fair few more down the line that are going to come out. So stick around. But I
Work
don't
has
know.
started on the next one.
Oof. Now
Ooh.
that's a spicy
outline has
meatball.
been written.
News has broken.
Get on it.
But
Is it a
the
Word
point
document?
is, I don't know what the topics are. I have no way of knowing what the discussions are going to be. So I thought I'd just pitch you guys some of the videos that I'd like to see, and we could wheel off that. So we had what I wasn't told about climate change. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I know that something very close to Peter and I's heart is nuclear energy. So is there any prospect of what I wasn't told about nuclear energy?
What do you think about that, Luca?
Well, that'd be pretty interesting.
Yep.
I think it would.
All right.
That is
Write that down.
potentially, maybe, not confirming, maybe in the list of like 50 that we've got.
Interesting. All right. So with what I wasn't told about Donald Trump, we're just taking like a view of an international leader and sort of just discussing the story behind the leader. I just thought, is there one about what I wasn't told about Estonian President Kersti Kaljulaid?
That's very specific.
Yeah,
I-
just no one knows a lot about her.
Look,
I don't know anything about her.
Okay. Yeah,
Not
no,
sure if that's how you pronounce her name, but I would like to know more about it. What I wasn't told about Estonian President Kersti Kaljulaid.
well, we'll add that to the list as well.
Add that to the list.
But I can't guarantee we're going to do it.
All right, another thing that's really close to my heart that I want to get out there, what I wasn't told about James Bolt's good looks. I just feel we need to hit that. We need the public to
I
know
wasn't
about
told
it.
there wasn't. I'm joking.
Oh, there we
I'm
go.
joking,
All
I'm
right,
joking.
I see how it
There's
is.
not-
She's social media influencer.
I don't know if we can fit that into 3 minutes. But yeah, look, let's put that in there as well.
All right, sweet. Cool. Luca, social media influencer extraordinaire, the man of the people and for the people. Thank you very much for coming back on the show.
Thanks for having me again.
Cool.
On you, mate. Great stuff.